to Pilgrim's Progress. Today, we wish to take you on a journey that began with a vision. In this vision was a man clothed in the rags of this world and carrying a book, but not just any book, the book of books. As he read the book, a great burden began to grow on his back, a burden that came from the truth revealed in its pages.
Oh, what am I to do?
Husband, what is troubling you?
My wife, as I read this book, I become more aware of the burden of my sin. I am overwhelmed by what I see living here in the city of destruction. I am overwhelmed. Our city will be burned with fire from heaven.
Father, why do you say these things?
Matthew, my son, I cannot hide my fears. We must leave the city.
You're scaring the children with this nonsense.
Mother, is it true what Father is saying? Are you gonna die? Me too. Why are you talking like this, Father?
Joseph, take your younger brothers outside to the garden to play. No worries today. Your father is ill.
How can you say that I'm ill?
Because you are, Father. This book is driving you mad. We hate seeing you like this.
Not as much as I hate to see this burden of truth that rests on me. If we do not leave the city, we will all perish.
This is nonsense.
No, my son, it is the truth.
That's enough, Matthew. Your father needs to rest. Go check on the other children.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, my dear husband, these illusions have been haunting you for weeks. I even hear you weeping and crying in your sleep. This book has done nothing but drive a wedge between you and your family. Between us, please.
I wish I could change what I see, but I can't. I am fearful for myself, for you, for my precious sons. We have to leave.
Please come to your senses before you lose us all.
Perhaps I should go for a walk. So much is racing through my mind and my heart.
Yes, perhaps some fresh air will do you some good. fields reading a book. The more he read, the greater his distress grew. He was about to encounter a stranger.
No. No. Oh. What must I do to be saved?
Why are you crying?
What is your name, sir?
My name is Evangelist.
Well, evangelist, I have read in this book that I am condemned to die, and after that, judgment will come. I do not wish to die, nor do I wish to be condemned.
Why wouldn't you be willing to die, since this life is troubled with so many evils?
Because I fear that this burden upon my back will sink me lower than the grave, into even hell. These thoughts are what make me cry.
Since you feel that way, why are you just standing here and doing nothing?
Because I do not know what to do.
This will help.
Flee from the coming wrath. But where do I go?
Do you see the wicket gate in the distance?
No, I don't.
Can you see the light? Do you see that light in the distance?
Yes, I think I do.
Keep that light in your eye and go directly to it. Then you will see the gate. When you arrive, knock, and then you will be told what to do.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
And the man ran as fast as his feet could carry him. He ran straight home to tell his wife and sons what Evangelist had told him.
What are you doing?
Wife, I met a man named Evangelist. He's told me of the shining city. It's the celestial city that I read about in my book. Get the boys, we need to leave.
No, I can't. Do you not realize how dangerous this journey would be?
Well, not nearly as dangerous as staying here in the city of destruction. We have to go.
Mother, what's going on? Is Father here? Is there something wrong?
Father, where are we going? We are going nowhere. Your father will be making this journey alone.
What about us?
We'll be fine.
Mother, why can't we come with you?
It's too dangerous. Besides, we should be here for when your father returns.
Where I'm going, I cannot
What
return.
are you saying?
Your father isn't well.
I have to go now.
Mother, don't leave us!
Someone, please go with him and talk him into returning.
We will go.
We'll persuade him to return.
Even if we have to take him by force.
The people of the city of destruction came out to see the man run, and as he ran, some mocked, and others threatened. Some cried after him to return. Some were determined to do whatever it took for him to return. Two of them were his neighbors, obstinate and pliable. They pursued him and caught up with him a distance away.
But neighbors, why did you follow me?
Persuade you to come back with us.
I cannot return to the city of destruction. I was born there, yes, but I will not die there. If you do not come with me, you will sink lower than the grave, into a place that burns with fire and brimstone.
Well, I'm not certain about all that, although you do sound convincing.
Leave the city and come with me.
What? And leave our friends and comforts behind us?
Yes, obstinate. All that you have is worthless and temporary. I seek for a place that can never be destroyed, one that is pure and laid up in heaven. It will be given at the appointed time to them that seek it with all their hearts. It's all here in my book, please.
Oh, wait, it's your book. Will you come back with us or not?
I will not. I have set my hand to the plow. I am bound for a better place.
Come then, dear Father. Let's return out here. We're nobody is
Fool! Stop being so condemning, obstinate. If what Christian says is true, then he's seeking something better than what we have. My heart is inclined to go with him.
What? More, please. Come, Bible. You are more wise than this.
Obstinate, come with pliable. There are so many glories to see. It's all here in the book.
What do you say, obstinate? I'm going along with this good man. My friend, do you know for certain the way to this place you speak about?
Yes, we are to go on to a gate that is ahead of us. There we will receive directions about the way.
Very good neighbor, let's be on our way.
And I will go back to the city. I won't be friends with such misled, fantastical fellows. You are fools, both of you.
Obstinate returned to the city of destruction. Christian and Pliable went along with their journey.
Tell me, neighbor Christian, what is in store for us in this place where you're going?
My mind knows, but it is hard to explain with my words. However, if you wish to know, it's all here in the book.
Do you believe everything in your book to be true?
Yes, for I know it is written by He who cannot lie.
What things are they?
Well, there will be an eternal kingdom to inherit, an everlasting life to enjoy.
What else?
There will be crowns of glory given to us, and garments that will make us shine like the sun.
What else?
There will be no more weeping, nor sorrow, for the Lord of the place will wipe away all tears.
And what company shall we have?
Oh, there will be cherubim and seraphim, and we will meet thousands and 10,000s who have gone on before us. And the Lord of the place, who's written this book, will be there as well, and we will inherit with him.
Well, my good companion, I'm excited to hear these things. Come on, we need to mend our pace.
I cannot go as fast as I wish, because of this burden that is upon my back.
Now in this dream, as the travelers ended their talk, they came to a miry slough, a swamp. Being heedless, both fell suddenly into the bog. The name of this slough was Despond, and as they wallowed in the mire, Christian, because of the burden on his back, began to sing.
Christian, where are we now?
I do not know.
Is this the happiness that you told me of? If this is how your journey has begun, how will it end? If I get out of this alive, you'll be on your own. Farewell, Christian. Obviously, maybe you're right. Maybe you are a fool.
What are you doing here?
I was told by a man named Evangelist to go this way to the gate that I might escape the coming wrath. As I was going, I fell in here.
Did you not see the steps?
Help, please.
Give me your hand.
Tell me, friend, why was this place not fixed to be safer for travelers headed from the city to the gate?
This miry swamp cannot be mended. It's a place where scum and filth go, away in sin. That is why it's called the Slough of Despond. As a sinner is awakened to his lost condition, fear and doubt arise in his soul. Then they come together and settle in this place.
It seems that the king's men would fix this place.
Solid steps have been placed in the midst of the slough, but at times so much filth spews out that the men are distracted and miss their steps.
Such as I did.
No worries, the ground is good as you enter the gate. Now be on your way and watch your step.
Now as Christian was walking alone, he spied someone in the distance. Crossing to meet him was a gentleman named Mr. Worldly Wiseman. He was from the town of Apollyon. He noticed the burden that Christian was bearing.
This burden seems to grow heavier with every step.
Now, good fellow, why do you bear such a great burden?
Surely it is as great a burden as any man should have to bear. But I cannot take it from my shoulders. That is why I'm going this way.
Do you have a wife and children?
Yes, that is one of my greatest burdens. I love them, but I fear that I have lost them.
Do you mind if I give you good counsel?
I could use it as long as it is good.
I advise you to read your burden. You will never have peace nor enjoy the blessings of God until you do so.
I would gladly be rid of my burden, but no man in this country can take it from my shoulders. Again, that's why I'm going this way, that I can be relieved of my burden.
Who told you to go this way?
A good and honest man. His name's Evangelist.
I curse him for this counsel. There's a more dangerous way than he has directed you. Look at yourself. You already bear the filth of the slough of spawn, and that's the beginning of your sorrows.
What do you mean?
Hear me. I'm older than you. The road you will take will bring weariness, pain, hunger, pearls, swords, lions, dragons, darkness, and the word of death. Why would you listen to the stranger named Evangelist?
Because surely my burden is worse than any of these things that you mentioned. I do not mind to face them so long as I can be relieved.
What if I showed you an easier way to rid your burden without the dangers?
Oh, show me this way, please.
Very well. Just in the distance, there's a village of morality. There dwells a gentleman by the name of Legal. He's a wise, honest man who's skilled in helping men rid the burden. Such as yours. His house is not cut him off. If you don't return to your former city, there's empty houses in the village. You can send your wife and children and dwell there with the honest neighbors.
Sir, what is the way to this honest man's house?
Just up the hill in the distance. The first house you come to is his.
Yes, thank you, sir, thank you.
So Christian headed on his way to Mr. Legality's house for help. The hill was high, and the other side was steep. Fear struck his heart, and he didn't know what to do. He regretted that he had listened to Mr. Worldly Wise Man. Christian looked and saw Evangelist coming to meet him. Shame filled his heart.
Why are you here, Christian?
I know you showed me the way to the gate, but I listened to a man named Worldly Wiseman who told me of a way that would be quicker and easier than the one that you had shown me. I just wanted the ease of my burdens.
How is it that you've fallen off the path so quickly? Did I not show you the way?
Yes, you did, but Worldly Wiseman has deceived me.
Stand still. Let me read you the word of God. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. Don't reject the counsel of the Most High and draw back your foot from the way of peace. It will bring everlasting ruin.
Woe to me! I have failed!
All manner of sin can be forgiven. Do not doubt. Just believe. Worldly wise man, he seeks the things of this world, and legality can never lift these burdens off of your back. His ways and his plans and his rules will never set you right. They rob a man of his salvation.
I am a fool 1,000 times over for ever listening to Worldly Wiseman. Tell me, sir, do I still have hope? May I yet go to the gate? May my sins be forgiven?
The man at the gate, he will receive you because he wishes goodwill to all men. But remember, do not go off the path again, Christian, or you will perish in the way. Godspeed, my friend. Christian, redeem the time.
Yes.
So Christian went on with haste. He was determined not to speak to anyone along the way. But after a time, Christian got to the wicket gate, and over the gate was written, "Knock, and it shall be opened to you."
May I now enter here? Will he within open to sorry me, though I have been an undeserving rebel? Then shall I not fail to sing his lasting praise on high.
Who is there? Where do you come?
What do you want? I am a poor burdened sinner, headed from the city of destruction that I might escape the wrath to come. If you are willing, then please let me enter. I am willing. Why did you pull me through so quickly? noises I heard. And please, sir, who are you?
My name is Mr. Goodwill. I'm a servant of the good king. My work is to help those who travel to the celestial city. Those noises that you have heard are the dark spires by the good king's enemy, Beelzebub, the evil one. Satan hates the good king. He'll do all he can to make pilgrims return to the city of destruction.
I wish to never return to that place, even though I miss my family.
Christian, come with me, and I'll teach you the way you must go. Look before you. Do you see the narrow way?
Yes, I think I do.
That is the way you must go. It was created by men of old, prophets, Christ, and his apostles. It is a straight rule. That is the way you must go.
Aren't there turnings and windings by which a stranger might lose his way?
Yes, but they are wide and crooked. You should know the right from wrong, the right being straight and narrow.
And what is my burden? So far in my journey, I've not been able to rid myself of it.
As to your burden, stay content to wearing it until you get to the place of deliverance. There, it will fall off on its own.
Well, then I'd best be on my journey. Thank you, dear friend. Truly.
Just as you leave this gate, you will come to the house of the interpreter. Knock on her door, and she will show you excellent things.
He knocked upon the door of the interpreter's house.
Hello. Mr. Goodwill sent me here. He told me you would show me excellent things to help me in my journey.
Christian followed the interpreter and was shown many profitable things for his journey. The first thing Christian was shown was a large picture of a man with his eyes lifted up to heaven. The best book in his hand, and the law of truth written on his lips. The world was behind his back. He stood as if he were pleading with men, and a gold crown was on his head.
What is the meaning of this?
Be led by the books of the truth of the gospel. Follow those who keep the kingdom before them and the world behind them.
The interpreter moved Christian to a dusty parlor that had never been swept. The interpreter then called for someone to sweep. Then the interpreter called for water to be brought and sprinkled in the parlor. The interpreter then asked for the parlor to be swept again. This time, it was cleansed with ease.
What is the meaning of this?
This parlor is the heart of man that was never made pure by the gospel. The dust is sin and inward evils. The sweeping of the broom is at first the law. The dust flew about, but could not be cleansed by the working of the broom. It can remove the dust, but has no power to take it away. The water is the gospel. When applied to the dust through faith, the heart is easily cleansed and fit for the King of Glory to dwell in.
The interpreter then took Christian to a room where two little children sat, each in his own chair. The name of the eldest was Passion, and the name of the other, Patience. Passion seemed to be discontented, while Patience was very quiet. Someone came to Passion and brought him a bag of treasure and poured it at his feet. treasure immediately, rejoiced, then lacked patience to scorn. But time passed. Passion had wasted all away and had nothing left but rags, while patience was still content waiting.
What is the meaning of the two children?
These two children are pictures. Passion of the men of this world, and patience of the man that is which to come. Did you see how quickly passion wasted away? So it will be with such men at the end of this world. The first shall be last, and the last first.
The interpreter had one more thing to show as she led Christian by the hand to a place where fire was burning. There was one standing by it, casting water upon the flame to quench it. Yet the flame burned higher and hotter.
What is the meaning of this?
The fire is the work of God wrought in the heart. The one trying to extinguish it is the devil.
The interpreter showed Christian many more things to equip him for his journey. Good things, bad things, things of grace, things of judgment, things that brought joy and tears, peace and fear. After spending the night, it was time for Christian to move ahead.
May the Holy Comforter always be with you, dear Christian, to guide you in a way that leads you to the city.
And so it was that Christian would find himself traveling on a road fenced on either side of the wall that was called salvation. He hoped this would be the place he had heard of. His pace increased. Christian began to run, even though it was difficult because of the load on his back. He ran to a place that began to ascend. He looked, and there stood a cross. He could see below, in the bottom, a tomb. Just as Christian came up to the cross, his burden loosed from his shoulders and fell from his back. It began to tumble and tumble, tumble and tumble. And so it continued until it came to the middle of the tomb. There it fell in and was seen no more.
He has given me rest by his sorrows and life by his death.
Peace be to you. Your sins are forgiven by the given new garment. A seal has been placed on you. You will give this at the heavenly gate. We bid you farewell. We bid you farewell.
Hallelujah! I came here heavy laden with the burden of my sins, and it is here that I have been released from it all. Here is the beginning of my joy, for I have been set free. Blessed be the cross. Blessed be the tomb. Blessed be the one who was put to shame for me.
Christian knew he still had a long journey ahead of him. He eventually came to the bottom of the hill, where he saw 3 people fast asleep with fetters on their feet. Their names were Simple, Sloth, and Presumption. Christian went to wake them.
Hello? Hello? Wake up! You're like lazy sailors who sleep atop a mast. The deep sea is beneath you. There's a great a wave is coming away!
Leave us alone. You don't want to be bothered.
I'm trying to sleep.
But I want to help you off with your irons.
No worries. We're not in a hurry to go anywhere. We're fine.
But there's one who prowls about like a great lion. He could come by and you would be prey to his teeth.
I see no danger.
don't understand. Why would anyone choose to stay in a situation?
Christian was troubled that the three travelers had little care for his health. Just as he was pondering this encounter, he spied two people tumbling over the wall of the left hand of the narrow way. Their names were Formalist and Hypocrisy.
Greetings, travelers. May I ask where you came from and where you're going?
We were going to Danger, and we are going for praise to Mount Zion.
Why didn't you enter at the gate at the beginning of the way? Don't you know that he who does not enter by the gate, but some other way the same as a thief and a robber?
The countrymen said at the beginning it was too far away.
This is their usual way, was to take a shortcut.
They told us just to climb over the wall, as they had done.
I think that it can be counted as a trespass against the Lord of the city. You can be bound for that.
What difference does it make how we got on this narrow way? You're here, we're here, that is all that matters.
I came into the way by the rule of my master. You came into the way by your own made-up rules that suit you. You came without his word. You will go without his mercy.
Worry about your own self. Look at you. You're just like us, except for these garments you wear.
Probably given to you by your neighbors to hide the shame of your nakedness.
These garments were given to me by the Lord of the city to which I am going. It was to hide the shame of my sin that he so graciously gave them to me. I had nothing but rags before, but I came through the gate. He has released me of my burden, given me new clothes, put a mark on my forehead, and given me a royal seal. And I will present it to him when I enter into his kingdom.
We bid you farewell. Farewell. Together, you fool. Farewell. We will find out at the end of the way when we make it inside the city.
Now Christian came upon a hill of difficulty, where he met more travelers who warned him to be careful of the dangers and travel toward the city of Zion. They told him of the beasts that would range at night for their prey. He was fearful of being torn to pieces. As night grew, Christian saw a very stately palace ahead of him, the name of which was Beautiful.
I can see the light of the beautiful palace, but what is that ahead of me? I see two sets of eyes, lions! Perhaps I should turn back, only death is before me.
Is your strength so small? Do not fear the lions, for they are chained. They were placed there to trial of faith in them to not find those who have none. Stay in the middle of the path, and no harm will come to you.
Tell me, sir, what is the name of this place? May I stay here for the night?
This is Palace Beautiful. It was built by the Lord for security for pilgrims. And who are you, and where are you going?
Well, my name is now Christian. I'm going to the celestial city of Zion. I need a place to stay for the night.
Well, I will call on the ladies, and she will decide. Follow me.
It is late. Why did you call?
This man is on a journey to Mount Zion, and he is weary and wishes to stay the night.
Yes, I have an even greater desire to stay here, now that I know that the Lord has built this place for pilgrims like me.
I will call for my sisters. Prudence, piety, charity,
and you who are blessed of the Lord, for this house was built on purpose to entertain pilgrims such as yourself, dear Christian.
Good Christian, my name is Heidi. What made you take a pilgrim's life and take this journey?
Well, I fled from my city because I wanted to escape the coming wrath. The Lord made the way known to me through a man named Evangelist.
Do you miss your country?
Yes, but with much shame. I desire a heavenly country now.
Can you remember the things you brought home?
Yes, I remember the shame of my sin and my failures, the grief I brought.
What makes you desire to live?
Well, I wish to see him alive who did hang for me on the cross. And I look forward to being rid of the things that are inside me, that I may dwell in his holy company.
Do you have a family?
Yes, a wife, and 4 children.
Well, why didn't you bring them along?
Well, I willingly would have, but they were utterly against me going. I warned them of everything, but they only mocked me. I hope that when they receive word that I have completed my journey, they will be persuaded to have faith and come as well.
Keep your faith, dear Christian. Perhaps we all need some rest. I'm sure Christian could use some good rest as well. Shall we retire, ladies?
Christian was given a large chamber of his own to rest. In the morning, they all got up. Christian was given a tour of the palace. He saw ancient records and read accounts of pilgrims that had gone on before him. He was then taken to the armory. He was shown all manner of weapons the Lord provided for pilgrims. He was given a sword, a shield, helmet, breastplate, and shoes. Before leaving, they prepped Christian for battle. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That's the Christian radical cry. B-I-C-T-O-R-Y. That's the Christian radical cry. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on God's holy armor and turn and face the fight. We are called to the service. Must travel through the night. But when Satan is defeated, it is the Lord's light. There are battles here in this world below. But victory is ours in the battle we must go. cry. B-I-C-T-O-R-Y, that's the Christian battle cry.
Watchful took him to the gate to leave on his journey.
Tell me, good porter, did you see any other pilgrims pass by?
Yes, a very brave one just passed by.
Did you know them?
I asked her name, and she said it was Faithful.
I know her. She's my near neighbor, my townsman. How far ahead do you think she is?
She's just below the hill.
Well, then I'd best be about my journey. Thank you, and may the Lord add to your blessings all the kindness you've shown me.
Be careful, Christian.
Yes, it looks just as dangerous going down as it was coming up.
Yes, it is a hard matter for anyone to get on the path of humiliation.
Here are some things for your journey.
God be with you, Christian. We'll be praying for traveling mercies for you, dear Christian.
Now in the valley of humiliation, poor Christian was immediately put to the test. He had gone on only a little way before he spied a foul fiend coming over the field to meet him. Her name was Apollyon. Fear struck Christian's heart. He contemplated whether to go back or stand his ground. He considered again that he had no armor for his back and decided to go forward. Who are you and where are you going?
I'm coming from the city of destruction, and I'm going to praise the celestial city of Zion.
By this I perceive you are one of my subjects, for all this country is mine. I am the prince and god of it. How is it that you run away from your king?
I was born in your country, yes, but your land was hard, and your way to sin was death to me.
Why don't you return to me?
Because I serve another master now. I have pledged my faith to him. I cannot return from where I came.
I have watched you. You're already an unfaithful servant to your king.
How, O Apollyon, have I been unfaithful to him?
You failed from the beginning. You choked in the slough of spawn. You could not take the burden you bore away. You were almost persuaded to go back when you faced the lions. And when you talked to others of your journey, you inwardly desired glory for yourself and all you say you do.
All these things you say are true, and so many other ways that I have failed the one I serve. But surely he will be merciful and forgive, for I have found pardon in him.
Silence! I am an enemy to this prince. I hate his person, his laws, and people, and I am here to defeat him!
Be careful what you do, Apollyon, for I walk the king's highway, which is the path of all holiness. Take heed yourself!
I am not afraid of you. Prepare to die. You will go no further. Here, I will spill your soul.
What did I have locked in my heart? Oh, yes, the weapon of prayer. Dear God, please help me. I will not do the wrong thing, and you cannot make me. Rejoice not against me,
Christian now walked through the valley of the shadow of death. It was a hot desert full of pits. The mouth of hell was located in this place. Christian acknowledged the dangers and avoids the pitfalls, including the ploys of pagan and pope. Continuing on his journey, Christian encounters his former neighbor Faithful, who had followed him from the city of destruction.
Hello, Faithful!
Christian, is that you?
Yes. Here, let me catch up. I'm so glad that God has allowed us to meet as companions on this path.
I thought I would be able to catch up with you when you left the city of destruction. You got way ahead of me. I was forced to come this far alone.
How long did you stay in the city?
I couldn't stay any longer. After you left, there was great talk about fire from heaven coming to burn the city to the ground.
Did any others come with you?
You had the courage to leave. I escaped the slough of despondent, but was tempted by a cruel woman named Wanton, an old man Adam first. I declined their offers. There were so many trials along the way. There were times I strayed from the holy path. Shame was my greatest villain.
How did you come against him?
I told him that the poor man who loves Christ is richer than the greatest man in the world who hates him. I yelled, "Shame! Depart! You are an enemy of my salvation!"
Yes, and look at you now, Faithful. How far we've come. I too have faced dangers in my journey, but God has sent people to help me. He even gave me the strength to defeat Apollyon.
I must be on the right path. This has to be the right way, for I see no other place to go. Of course this is the right way. Why would I ever doubt it?
Hello, friend. Are you going to the heavenly country?
I'm going to that same place, of course. Where else would I be going?
Oh, I hope we can have your good company.
Of course, I'd be glad to be your companion.
Come on then, and let us go together and spend our time talking of things that are profitable.
To talk of things that are good, to me this is very acceptable, with you or the other person. I am glad to have met those who incline to do so good work, for to speak the truth. There are but few who care to do so as they travel. Many choose to speak things with no profit. That troubles me.
Indeed, this
I like the word well if you speak the truth. Yes, and might I add, what is more pleasant and profitable than to talk of things of God? Many like to talk about the other wonderful things, the history and mystery of things, but there isn't anything more profitable than to talk of miracles, wonders, or signs that are all written in the Holy Scriptures. That is what I'm saying. For such things is the most profitable, and they make much knowledge of the things of God and folly worthy things. We must talk about faith, grace, mercy, and love. If we don't talk about them, how can we obtain them? Or eternal life?
While it is important to talk about them, no man can obtain the things of God by human working or by just talking about them. Well, what things shall we talk of now?
We can talk of whatever you like. Things heavenlier, things earthlier, things in life, things in the gospel, things
What do you think of our new companions?
New?
Do you know this person?
Yes, you should as well. They're from our hometown. They know only to talk about things. They possess great knowledge of the head, but their words are far from their heart.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation with yourself, but your words are a lot.
Thank you so much.
I don't think she...
But what I would like to say is that faith cannot be obtained merely by words. God is not interested in our vain repetition, whether it be in prayer to Him or to others. While you possess great knowledge, and you speak so eloquently, perhaps more action than words can speak louder. After all, you cannot only have a head knowledge, but a heart knowledge that comes from faith alone and not just words.
I see how it is. This seems to always happen to me. I can see that I need to be on my way. Don't worry, I am not offended. Some people get a bit overwhelmed by my wealth of knowledge. I don't want to be a stumbling block to you, so I'll move right along. I'm certain that others along the way will share what I have to say. Farewell. What do they expect me to say? Things heavenlier, things earthlier, things in life, things in the gospel, things sacred, things worldly.
I'm glad we had a little talk with her. It may happen that she think of it again. I dealt plainly, so I'm clear her blood should she perish.
Yes, you did well in dealing so plainly as you did.
As the
the two companions of the company of talkative, they emerged from the wilderness. There, they saw evangelists approaching.
Who comes this way?
It is my good friend, Evangelist.
And my friend as well.
Peace be with you, beloved.
Greetings, dear friend.
I know your journey. It has been difficult. You have faced many trials. But you are conquerors, having made it this far. But there is a trial coming that is going to test your faith like never before. You're going to enter a town. Death shall come upon one of you. But be faithful unto death, and the King shall give you the crown of life. He who dies, though he be dead, yet shall he live. Commit your souls unto God. I cannot accompany you, but God speaks.
And so it was that Christian and Faithful entered the town that was home to the Vanity Fair festival where Beelzebub was worshipped. The festival was steeped with idolatry and pagan wares were traded.
Reminds me of our hometown.
Yes, but much more evil.
What do we have here? Pilgrims, disgrace this place.
What would you buy?
We buy truth.
Seize them and take them to Lord Hago!
And that they did. They found Christian and Faithful and brought them to court before the evil ruler, Lord Hago.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Hago!
Guilty only of speaking the truth. This city deserves hell for worshiping Beelzebub. Turn your backs on the truth that sets us free. These chains cannot hold us. We serve the true and living God. Everything you do is against him. Sit down!
People of Vanity Fair, you have heard her words. What say you? You Faithful, I find you guilty, and thy punishment is death.
With the trumpet sound, she was carried to the celestial gate. But as for Christian, he was sent back to prison. But with the power of the one who overrules all things, Christian made his escape and praised God once more. Christian went forth, but not alone. He met one named Hopeful.
Hello, my name is Hopeful. I saw your sufferings at the fair. I also saw the bravery of your companion Faithful. That is why I wish to join you on this journey. Because of your faith, others from Vanity Fair will follow.
Hopeful and Christian became great companions. They met some other people along the way. They were reminded to go forward and not look back, as did Lot's wife. They had no plans of becoming a pillar of salt, so they traveled forward without looking back. They met a traveler that told them of a shortcut to the Celestial City. They climbed over the wall and off the path, only to find themselves in the pit. A storm rages. Christian and Hopeful almost drowned, with rain flooding the pit. They managed to make it out and find shelter in Devon Castle, which is kept by Giant Despair and his wife Diffidence. They both fell fast asleep.
Hopeful, do you hear that?
I do.
I've heard of the pilgrims you have in the dungeon. You should beat them without mercy, for they have trespassed.
I agree.
The Giant Despair rose the next morning and did as his wife instructed.
Beat them! More! Again!
Christian and Hopeful spent the whole day in bitter grief and mourned their distress. Hearing of this, Diffidence made another suggestion to Giant Despair.
I've heard the beatings.
Yes, they are miserable! I told them they will never leave this place.
Since they know there is no escape from their pain and misery, maybe they would like to do away with themselves. Perhaps these will help. A knife?
Yes.
Or perhaps a noose?
Excellent.
Or my personal favorite, poison! These should bring comfort and relief.
I now know why I married you. You and I share the same black heart.
The next day, Giant Despair went back to the dungeon. He found the prisoners still alive.
Why do you cling to life when it brings you so much misery? Maybe I can help shorten your pain. Maybe with a knife. Or a noose for your neck. Or perhaps poison.
Please, let us go.
Thou shalt not murder! That clue to himself! Our God has created us, and He has a plan for us!
These trials do not compare to the glory we will receive. You are a fool to believe that we will take our own lives.
Then I shall destroy you myself. You will rot in my foul-smelling dungeon.
I remember that I have a key called Promise. I'm sure it will open any lock in Downey Castle.
Let's do this. Try it, brother.
Come on. Come on, please.
Escaping the Downey Castle, Christian and Hopeful soon met shepherds who gave them great advice. They also received the telescope to help them see their way to the celestial city. They also met other characters along the way, including atheists who tried to convince them that the celestial city did not exist, and little faith who had many doubts. But there was one traveler they would soon not forget. Her name was Ignorance.
Look, Hopeful. There's someone trying to climb over the wall. Perhaps you should see if they would like some company. Greetings, traveler. May I ask where you came from, where you're going, what your name is?
My name is Ignorance. I travel slowly on my way to my destination, the celestial city. If you are in a hurry, you should just go on ahead.
Did you come through the gate of decision and bow at the cross to have your sins forgiven?
Oh, pish posh. You don't have to have your sins forgiven in order to enter the celestial city. Why, I have been a good person all my life. I know my Lord's will. I fast. I pray. I give to the church and to the poor. Why, I even left my own country to come to the celestial city.
But you did not enter at the wicket gate, which is the beginning of all righteousness. You came through the crooked lane. I fear when you get to the city, you will not be allowed to enter.
Oh, golly fluff. You can't believe all of the customs and the traditions that you hear. There are more ways to get into the city. Now, I will see you there.
Well, we will walk with you, but I'm not very sure we can help you.
Look, Hopeful, I can see the celestial city from here. A sign that says wait. I wonder what that means.
It means that we have to wait here until you're called. I guess we'd better rest here.
Goodbye, Hopeful. Goodbye, Christian. I must be going on now. They wouldn't dare turn away such a good person as I.
Look, she's fallen off the side of the cliff.
Her ignorance will bring her to ruin. There is only one way to the celestial city.
Christian and Hopeful were nearing the celestial city. They came to the land of Beulah, where the sun shines day and night, where flowers bloom and the air is filled with sweet bird song. But they were wrong to assume they were in the clear. They proceeded to the dark river, a swift flowing stream.
Look, Hopeful, The water is deep, and I do not see a bridge. How will we get across?
I suppose that we must enter the waters and get to the other side.
The billows go over my head. The waves surround me.
Be of good cheer. I feel the bottom. All is good.
I cannot see the one who called me. Only death is around me.
Be of good cheer, my brother. Jesus Christ makes you whole.
I see him again. He tells me, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you.
And they made it safely to the other side.
We are Heavenly Spirit sent to help those who are heirs of salvation. Welcome, Pilgrim. Welcome, hopeful. Rejoice! Your names are written in the book of life. So good King has sent for you both, Pilgrim hopeful. Come this way.
Coming to the gate of the city, built all of precious stones, Christian and Hopeful present their credentials. They were then taken to be presented to the king.
Not death, not life, nothing nor strife, nor even the darkest temptation can separate us from the one who rules over all of creation. Greater is He who is within you than He who is in the world. Greater is He who's within you than He who is in the world. Greater is He who's within you than He who is in the world. Greater is He who's within you than He who is in the world. No chain, no sword, no ring, no creature that fell from above can keep us from God's only Son, who poured out His mercy and love. Greater is He who's within you than He who is in the world. Greater is He who's within you than He who is in the world. Greater is He who's within you than He who is in the world. Greater is He who's within you than He who is in the world. Not by my might, not by my power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. Not by my might, not by my power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. Not by my might, not by my power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. Not by my might, not by my power, but by the Spirit of the
For here the story doesn't end. Upon Christian's arrival to the celestial city, a messenger named Sagacity was sent to the city of destruction. She was bearing the news that would inspire Christian's family to start their journey.
is the Lord's light. My friend, that time is now. The same time keep on. Faith, the records almost gone. And the spirit leads, see the light. The overcoming and the end struggles in. Be strong in the Lord. In the power of His hand. Around us for younger. Then turn and face the fight. We are called to service. We must battle through the night. But when Satan is defeated, it is the Lord's light. Be strong in the Lord. Then turn and face the fight. We are called to service. When Satan is defeated, it is the Lord's light. When Satan is defeated, it is the Lord's light. It is the Lord's light.
By anything that we do. It's by what Christ did on the cross. And as He made His way up that hill called Calvary and accepting the full load of His weight of His sin, He fell before the cross and that burden was taken away. Christ paid a price for you to be set free today. And if you yield your life to Him, you can become a believer and become a pilgrim in this world. And maybe you do feel like